For Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser here with another bracket prediction, this time the D2 non-select bracket led by the North DeSoto Griffins. And the other buys in this bracket, you have fourth-seeded Lutcher Bulldogs, the defending champions, third-seeded Assumption, who's had a heck of a season, including beating Lutcher, and the second-seeded Cecilia Bulldogs. That's your four buys. It's a bracket that I think the expectation is North DeSoto, after being the surprise team last year, making a runner-up run, is kind of the leader of the pack, and everyone is hunting. But you have a lot of talented teams, and this thing could get wide open. But early on, I'm picking a lot of the higher seeded teams to win. I would watch that Albany Plaquemine game. I'd watch that Rain Opelousas game. Kylan Wheeler is a kid for Rain that I think is really underrated and dynamic. Brobridge and Eunice, a short trip. St. Martinville, a team that we've seen make deep runs in the past and has talent again this year, but I went higher seeds all the way to a Church Point rematch with Iota. I gave Church Point the edge this time around. And on to the quarters, I have more high seeds on the bottom, Cecilia and Leesville getting the best of that running back heavy quartet of teams there early on. I went Wassman over Franklin Parish, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that go either way, and Assumption with Chase Jacobs and Reese Turner and company leading the way to the quarters. Opelousas at 12 that I took to upset Westfell and advance. And you see North DeSoto and Iowa in the quarters. I took a rematch of that state championship game in North DeSoto and Lutcher getting to the semis, which would be a phenomenal semifinal game if we were to get it. And on the bottom half, I took the Wassman Wildcats and that stingy defense under Coach Terrence Cahey, Jaden and Jordan Williams and company on that side of the ball to advance to the semis to face Cecilia, but Cecilia to advance, North DeSoto to get there, and North DeSoto to complete its mission, its unfinished business from a year ago. So many key pieces back from that team a year ago, including the fantastic sophomore quarterback Luke Delafield, who has the experience now of having been in the Dome and facing a high-quality team like Cecilia under those lights.